is Tuesday. If you are new here, hi, I'm Chazles Renee, and thank you so much for being here. If you are a returning subscriber, hi, my loves. Welcome to another one of my Touch of Magic dress tutorial creations. Today, it's going to be a beautiful dress for our little gardening area that I just decorated and built yesterday. So if you're curious about my greenhouse storage room build, definitely check the video out. It is a speed build video and I uploaded it yesterday, and that is what today's Touch of Magic outfit is going to be created for. But right now I have on one of the gardening dresses that I made a while back, and it is the mushroom one. If you guys are interested in seeing the tutorial for this dress, let me know in the comments, because I will definitely upload a step-by-step instructional video on how to make this beautiful gardening dress. But today, instead of making one featuring mushrooms, we are going to make one featuring all of these beautiful flowers that we have here in my storage room. So to start things off, we need to pick the style of dress that I'm going to use. And I was going back and forth on whether I wanted to use another one of the t-shirt dresses like I have here for my mushroom style one, but I think I'm going to go a different route and I'm going to use the cottage dress. So we're going to go to add new, and then I am going to highlight the basic cottage dress. I'm going to hit create. I figured since spring is near, this is definitely like a spring style dress, and I want to use the colors pink and yellow because to me it screams spring. So I think I'm going to keep the default dress color pink, and it's going to be a light pink. I don't want anything too bright. So I think I'm going to go with this one. That's going to be the default color. And then I am going to have the upper part of her dress be a light yellow. So we are going to go to add new. And then I typically use the square shape for the upper part of the dress. It just fits the best. And we're going to change that color to the lightest yellow because I don't want anything too dark. And then we're just going to make it fit a little better. So maybe like right there. And it doesn't matter if some of the fabric is hanging off of the waist because that's going to be covered, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so now we have to do that to the back. And then I'm going to stick to where the line meets the upper part of the dress because I'm going to make this little flap area white. So we want to make sure that we are not going up too far. And like I say in all of my videos, the back part of the dress custom is the hardest part in my opinion. It's such a different shape than the front portion of the dress. So it's a little hard to kind of line everything up, but that's okay. So it may take you some time to make sure everything's fitting together right, but you're just going to have to keep tweaking it and just moving things around here and there until it is where you want it. So once it looks pretty evened up on the left side, we are going to copy and paste that onto the right. And it's going to look like this. And then now I'm going to be adding a little bit of a white collar. So first let's start off with that back area. Alright, so for the white collar part, I am going to try the square first, and if it is too big, I will change it to our little straight lined guy. And we're going to make it white. And that looks pretty good, so then I'm going to copy and paste that again onto the right side. Alright, so now we have to move it over to the front. And for this one, I'm probably going to use the straight line for the shoulder part, but let's see. So once we have it on the right side, now we're going to copy and paste that onto the left. And I do want the flaps to be a little bigger in the front. Let's make the collar a little thicker. So I'm going to be adding another one of these straight line guys. And I'm just going to add this to this one just to make it look a little bit more thick. That looks pretty good. So now we're going to add that triangle. And again, shrink it down. And then copy paste that to the other side. And for some reason, this side is never like lined up like the other one. And that's okay, we can tweak it. And then I think I'm just going to keep the sleeves pink. But now we are going to do her apron. And for her apron, it's going to be white and it's going to have some yellow detail on it. But I do want to make a yellow hem on her dress, so that is what we're going to do next. So I'm just going to bring this all the way down to the bottom. And then stretch it out so it fits. And then I'm just going to make sure that it's right in the center where I can see it. And then again, you can always duplicate it, and it's going to make two, and then you can just move it. So that way you don't have to put a whole other one. So like that, but again, it's gonna be a little weird in the back. It always is, but that's okay, we can fix it. So let's add another one to the back, and then we'll probably have to add another layer on top of this just to make it look a little bit more evened out. Right there, and then we're going to, oh, I forgot to make these yellow. We need to make them yellow. So let's go to here, color, and that same yellow that we've been using, which I think is this one. Again. All right, and then let's just make sure that it's that same yellow. All right, perfect. Okay, so now I have to add one more in the back. I can probably just copy it, honestly. Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to add one more layer on top of that one because it's not close enough to the seam. And then just even it up. And then now I'm going to duplicate it and then just do what I did and pull it around. Perfect. And then again, just do that to the other side. Duplicate it. Oh, it did, but on the other side. Okay. It needs to be moved down a little bit. See how this looks? Perfect. So now we're going to add her apron. And for her apron, I'm just going to be using again one of those brown pieces of fabric. And so for her apron, I'm just going to be using again one of those square pieces of fabric, and then I'm going to even it out, see where I want to put it. Thinking like right there should be okay. And it looks like the perfect length. And then now we're going to add a pink belt around it. So let's get one of those straight line guys. Let's change it to that pink that we're using. And duplicate it. So right there. Then now we gotta do that to the back side. And the back side, I'm going to have that same pink around her waist, but I'm going to make the tying spot white. So it's just going to be her waist part of her apron. That's going to be pink on the top. then copy and paste that to the other side. Alright, and then we need to put one more piece on the bottom. Perfect. Alright, so now we have to make the bow with the little strings dangling down, and for that the bow and the strings are going to be white. I know there's a little bit of pink to cover that part. So, change to pink. Right there, and then copy paste that to the other side, and then we'll put the bow. Alright, perfect. So now let's grab the bow motif again. Change it to white. Shrink it down at first. So it's totally up to you how big you want your bow to be. I typically do mine about like right there. And then now you're just going to copy and paste that onto the other side. And it should just pull it up. But we need to cover the polka dot spots. So we need some pink fabric again. Change it to that pink we've been using. Shrink it down as small as you can, and then you're just going to cover these. And it's going to be that white. And then you can enlarge it to fit better, just to make sure those polka dots are covered. Like right there, and then you can copy and paste that one onto the other side. Let's tweak it a little bit more. Alright, and then it's going to bring it over to the other side, and then you're just going to do that again. The opposite direction. Perfect. Alright, and then now we need to add the strings, and you can either use the straight lines like I've been using, or you can use these semicircle ones. I use a combination of both. So I use the straight line one first, and I just kind of have it coming out of the bottom of the bow. And then I use the curved ones at the end. like that. And then you can always cut portions off too if you don't want them to look that flowy. But let's back out and see how it looks so far. Looks pretty good. And if we have enough fabric, we'll go in and cover up those little bit of pink that's showing in the actual bow. But it looks pretty good so far. So now I'm going to add a hem of the apron, and then we're going to put a couple of little motifs on the apron as well. So I want the apron to go a little bit more down some, so let's add another line, but let's make it white. And this is just to add some length to it. Perfect. And then I'm going to add some white lace work. Oh yeah, that'll look better. Okay. Okay, perfect. And then now we're going to add the pockets. And I typically use the square ones, but I'm going to try using the other ones this time. And again, they're going to be that pink color. Alright, and then now I'm going to add some motifs. Alright, let's see. That actually looks cute, so. Let's see what else we can add. Let's try this one. So I like that, but I kind of feel like I should change the yellow of the dress a little darker. So let's see. Yeah, I feel like it definitely needs to be a little darker. Alright, let's see. Yeah, alright. So let's change these a little darker. So I'm just gonna go in and change them all one up to that yellow. Now I'll probably fast forward this part or speed boost it. I got one more. Alright. So much better. But let's add some yellow to her sleeves. And then I think we will be done. Perfect. So now I'm going to move around the white on her bow to try to get it to fit better, but I almost feel like the glare from the sun right here is preventing me from doing that. So I'm going to move out of the sun. Alright, I think that looks better. See? Perfect. And I think we're done with the dress, guys. So these dresses are typically a lot easier to make than the other ones. They don't take as much time, but this is how it turned out. And again, I tried to use like the pinks and the yellow and whites because it just screams like spring and summer to me. So this is a dress you can use for gardening during the spring and the summer, and I just think that it came out really cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys loved this Touch of Magic tutorial. And if you guys stuck around till the end, I appreciate you so much. And like I said, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, because there's going to be a lot more custom dress creations in the future for my channel, as well as so much more and more games to come in the future. But thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you all, and until the next one, guys, have a great Tuesday. Bye bye.